was like, yeah, that's him. How you know him? I was like, well, you know what? Invite him up. He ain't gonna know because he didn't know we were roommates. So I was like, tell him to come over. She over there smiling. We were both laughing, but it's not funny. Like, I'm laughing right now, but I'm really gonna beat you up.
If you're looking for a winner, looking for attention, looking for supreme, looking for a queen, just roll with me. If you're looking for a winner, looking for attention.
Here we go. Oh, miss. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. But if you're an OG, welcome back. Thank you for coming to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be filming a story time, y'all. So if you read the title, I'm sure you know what it's gonna be about. I've been thinking about if I wanted to make this video for like the longest, but I just finally decided to make it. So this is going to be a story time of the time I found out that me and my best friend, me and my college roommate found out that we were talking to the same dude at the same time. So yeah, honey, let's get into the tea. But before I do, make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time I make a video. Okay, y'all, so let me take y'all back to my lips, Christy. That's much better. Okay, so let me take y'all back to the summer of 2015, right? I had just graduated high school in the spring. May 2015 I graduated, so August is when I moved on campus to my to the college I went to. Southern Miss to the top. You know, I don't know if y'all know, but whenever you're in college, they have this thing where you can, well, our school had this thing where like you could find your own roommate, and that's what I did. I like typed in certain preferences, like I don't even remember the questions, but basically you can just talk to different people and get to know them, follow them on Instagram, and just see if they're the type of person that you would like for them to be your roommate or room with. And so that's what I did, and that's how I found my roommate. And so yeah, we're still really good friends to this day. I found her through that site. And also right before college they had this thing where like, and I think it's still a thing now, like before you go to college you just do a hashtag. Our hashtag was USM, and then our graduation year, so like USM 2019 or USM 19 was the hashtag we would use to just get connected with other freshmen who were coming into college the same year, right? So I would say like once I realized that that was the school I was going to be going to for sure, I think it was like January, it was like set in stone I was going there. I started hashtagging like my pictures USM 19, Southern Miss 19, Southern Miss to the top, things like that, just so that I can find other people in the area and they can find me. If you get what I'm saying, y'all know how to use hashtag on Instagram, right? Yeah. So I was using the hashtag USM 19, and this other dude, I guess that's how he found my page, was by using the same hashtag. Okay, so he went through and liked my pictures, and then I like went through and I liked some of his pictures, because you know that's what you do. And he inboxed me like he inboxed me like early June and was like, hey, I see you getting ready to come to Southern. I'm like a sophomore here. If you need somebody to show you around. Let me see if I got the pull up the text. Sorry y'all, I don't know what happened just then. Alright y'all, so this is gonna be a spontaneous mukbang, cause I got hungry, so get y'all a snack. I hope they don't bother y'all cause I smack. And so he messaged me like, okay, if you need somebody to show you around, I'm here. I was like, okay, cool, you know, he cute, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna call this guy Tito. We're gonna call him Tito's. So Tito, oh, this be so good. So Tito's was also, okay, period, that's good. Okay, so we exchanged numbers and we started talking, and Like, literally, I'm like, okay, so I already know, like, one person, like, because I went to, well, I knew, like, 2 other people who went to my college, but we weren't, like, super close. So I was like, okay, cool, I got me one person to hang out with. Right? So we exchanged numbers, we was texting or whatever, like, nonstop. Like, y'all would have swore this was my man. And so me and my roommate, keep in mind, we were also texting as well, but I had just met her, like, I say maybe March. That's when we found each other on the little roommate listing thing. We would talk like almost every day, me and my roommate, but we didn't like tell each other like personal business. Like, I mean, we would talk about plans, like, oh my god, I'm so excited, can't wait to meet you. But I didn't be like, oh hey, I met this dude, his name is Tito, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't like there yet because I didn't really know her like that. So unknowingly at this time, he was talking to her too. Like I said, we didn't talk about like personal, so I didn't find out till later, but I'll get there. We get to college, it's movement day. You know what I'm saying? He texts me like, how you need me help you move in? I'm like, no, I'm good. My family, you know, they here and they, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was like, it's so sweet, y'all. I tell you, I was falling for a clown. I was falling for a clown. I was like, no, it's cool. We can hang out later, though. He was like, okay, okay. We never did hang out that day because me and my roommate, you know, we ended up doing stuff since it was like our first time meeting and stuff. We went to eat and to like a party that day, literally. I would see, like, whenever she posted a picture, Tito's would be under her likes. I think he commented one time. I don't know. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe they know each other or something like that. Like, I just didn't. Because, you know, everybody's, right before college, everybody's trying to meet new people and this and that. So I was like, okay, he liking her pictures, you know, whatever. Okay. A few weeks passed by, right? August, I would say it was like October. And she was like, hey, my roommate was like, hey, this guy is finna come over. I just want to let you know before he just go down there and get him. He's just gonna come up for a few hours, we're gonna chill and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. Mind you, we're in a dorm where both of us are, we're in the same room, of course, obviously. Have our own bathroom and like a sink area and stuff like that. But my bed is here, and her bed is literally here on the opposite side. Like, okay, cool, cool. She called this man. She called this, and the man's name, I'm not gonna say his real name, but it's a name like Tito's. Like, how many Tito's are there really? You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those names where it's like, ain't many people got them names. And I know I'm new to college and it's like a whole bunch of people here, but ain't many people named Tito. She called him. And she was like, hey Tito, she was like, no, she was like, she got on the phone. She was like, hey, where you at? He was like, I'm leaving the cab. And then she was like, okay, I forgot what they were talking about. But she called his name. She was like, Tito's, I need you to do something, y'all. I think she had to bring her something up or something, I don't know. All I heard was his name. And I'm like, that's who you finna bring up here? I couldn't say nothing. She was on the phone. I was like, maybe I'm hearing things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she said Tyler and not Tito. So she got the phone. I said, is the dude name you're talking to Tito's? She was like, yeah, why? I was like, well look, maybe we're not talking about the same one. Let me show you his Instagram. So I go to his Instagram, pull his Instagram up. She was like, yeah, that's him. How you know him? Put me in a coffin. I said, I've been talking to this dude literally for months now. I've been talking for months. He never mentioned that he had a girlfriend or that he was talking to somebody. None of that. He's like, oh no, he's not my boyfriend. We're just talking to him. We've just been talking, getting to know each other. I said, well, me too. And we just both sat there and we talked for like a minute. We was like, I cannot believe this nigga tried to play us. And like, what are the odds we're roommates? I think he ended up talking to like 2 other people that we knew after this situation, but that's besides the point. Oh, he's so good. I showed her the messages. that he used to send me. So the messages from when we first started talking, she showed up her, she pulled up hers, and that was exactly the same. Like copy and paste, exactly the same. I was so mad. I showed her the messages. I read the stuff he was telling me. I don't really want to get into like everything that he was telling us, like telling me and telling her, but just know it's the same. She was like, okay, so we both established. I'm like, we're done. I'm done talking to him. Like, you have him. Like, it wasn't nothing to me. It was just like somebody that I could have known here. You know what I'm saying? And hung out with, but it's like no hard feelings. Like, of course, like you hear my baby. I'm like, good. I'm good off him. And she's like, no, I'm really good too. I was like, well, you know what? Invite him up. He ain't gonna know, because he didn't know we were roommates. So I was like, tell him to come over. You know, let him come over. And as soon as he come in, I'm gonna be right here. Like, what's good? I'm gonna be right here. Like, I just want to see his face. I just want to see what he gonna do. So invite him up. Let him come up. I want to see how he gonna explain himself. So she did. So she invited him up. Y'all, my heart is beating so hard and so fast because I ain't never had to confront no nigga like this in my life. And I wasn't even really mad because it was fun. It was like he literally played us. Like, he sending both of us the same messages, saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he Casanova. So my heart was beating fast. It was like, my heart was beating so fast. I was like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna stay to him? Lord, please don't let me go upside this nigga head. Please don't let me go upside his head. Cause I can't get kicked off campus. Like, it's like my 3rd day out here. I don't know. So she was texting me the whole time. When she went out there and got him, she was like, okay, just pick them up, we on the way up. Mind you, we stay on the 3rd floor. So 3rd or 4th, I don't know. 3rd or 4th floor. And so it wasn't like a long it wasn't a long ride on the elevator. She was like, okay, we in the elevator, get ready. Baby, I'm sitting on my little bed like this. Y'all can't see. I'm gonna scoot back to y'all. I'm sitting like this. Oh, my earring, the ghetto, honey. I'm sitting like this. Waiting for you to come through that door, baby, cause pop. I'm just playing. I ain't hit him. I don't condone violence. That's why I hear at the door. My heart, I stopped for a good 15 seconds. She opened that door. She walked in first. He walked in behind her. And me, I'm just looking in disgust. Cause who are you? I'm just looking though. I'm like, when he saw my face, when he saw me, let me do a reenactment of when he saw my face, he couldn't say nothing. He literally couldn't, he had no words. He just put his head down and started smiling. When he walked in, he saw my face, he literally put his head down. He like was stuck. He was like, put his head down, started smiling. I was like, what's funny? He was like, man, this is crazy. Y'all set me up. You set yourself up. And she just, she over there smiling. We were both laughing, but it's not funny. Like, I'm laughing right now, but I'm really gonna beat you up. And so, he was like, man, y'all set me up. I was like, no, you set yourself up. And then that's when my roommate, she turned to him, so she was like, you really been sending us the same messages, thinking we wasn't gonna find out. And he was like, I didn't know that y'all was roommates. It's not the fact that we're roommates. The fact is that you should, what are you doing, like, sending, like, I'm confused. Why would you send the same, I just don't get dudes. I know it's people like who out there who do that, send like the same message to the same females, but I'm not her. He couldn't explain himself. He didn't have nothing to say. He just had like a shame look on his face. And me and my roommate, we was looking like, yeah, we got this nigga. Funny now, but I was pissed off for real. And then my roommate was like, you know what, you could just leave. And so he turned around and he left. And I would still see him on campus like every single day. And he was just like smile, laugh. You know how like you get caught up and then you just can't do nothing but laugh? That was him. And I was just like disgusted every time I walked past him. I never said anything else to him. He'd still be like liking my pictures and stuff on Instagram, but like, a nigga no. And he still, the crazy thing is he still uses those hashtags to this day. You're older than me. I graduated this past year, which means you graduated 2 years ago. So like around homecoming time, he was still like hashtag USM 2022, hashtag USM 2021. And I guess that's like a way for people to, it is a way for people to find him and him to find people. And he still like searched those hashtags for sure. He's very weird. It's like pedophilic behavior. Like, you're too old, leave these freshmen alone. Like, so yeah, y'all, it's story time. It's very crazy. I have a lot of crazy college story times. If y'all want to hear them, let me know. Life is a movie over here. It's funny. But yeah, she didn't talk to him anymore after that. He actually, like I said, started talking to 2 other girls on campus. Or at least 2 girls that I knew. He started talking to them. We would go to like common hangout places, but we never like, after that day, we never ever talked again. I blocked him after I found out that, like, and we trapped him to coming upstairs. I blocked him after that because we ain't got nothing to talk about. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching this story time. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with a friend of a friend. Be careful when y'all out there going to college because these people be for everybody. So just if they sending you, like, just get out the rotation. Get out the rotation. So yeah, y'all, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.